bem-vindos! Aqui estamos nós de volta para esse joguinho que eu mal conheço e já considero pacas. Saint Kotar, o seu prólogo no caso, The Yellow Mask. Ok, já tivemos a conversa aqui cabeça aqui no bar. Agora vamos ver outras coisas aqui. Vamos indo pra cá. Força, rápido.
Indistinct children's voices are coming from wherever this path leads to. Might be a chance to ask about the town's past.
Sim, então vamos lá. Vamos perguntar sobre o passado da cidade. Ué, cadê as crianças?
This place is deserted.
Ixi, onde estão
Completely
todos?
silent. Where's everyone? Where have they gone?
Tá. Lago.
The water is murky, with no mirror-like reflection. There seems to be no vegetation and animals in there.
Eu, hein? Barco.
An old, decrepit boat, struggling to stay afloat.
Ok. Lampião.
Looks like an ancient mining oil lamp. Still functional.
Vai pegar? Não? Tá bom. Ok, lago, coisa quebrada, arbustos. Uma tiazinha aqui vendendo coisinha.
It's a barrier of prickly hedge. Insurmountable. If it wasn't for that small gap that serves as a passage beyond.
Tá. Então posso passar? Não, ainda não. Deixa eu dar uma olhada nas coisas aqui. Marcas.
These are called apotropaic marks.
Apotropaicas.
Sometimes referred as witches' marks. Here we have intertwined letters V and M, some pentagrams, and the letters I and K, which should stand for even Kotar.
Você é mais inteligente que o nosso amigo lá, que acho que também teve umas letras assim, mas ele não entendeu nada o que queria dizer, lá na árvore.
A monumental cross carved into the facade.
Cruz, tem mais alguma coisinha aqui pra ver? Tá, marcas de bruxa, porta, bom, deixa eu vir pra cá. Vai, corre, meu filho. A pessoa tá fazendo um velho placa, Ribax.
Ichthus, a secret symbol of early Christians.
Ah, sim, também. É. Ah, então não é Ribax, é só riba e tem aqui o peixe, tá. Não tem nada aqui. Geladeira. Não é bem uma geladeira, é um negocinho.
The ice is melting and the fish looks disgusting.
É. Vamos conversar com o velho.
Hello, old man. Could you tell me what happened here?
Who are you?
I'm a man who heard children playing and talking and laughing all the way from the square. And just moments before arriving here, also heard a woman's voice. So where's everyone now? How did they disappear so quickly? It's just you here.
Nossa.
I've never seen you around here. Who are you?
Ok.
I'm not a local.
Não tenho
but I
mais
mean
intenções,
no
mas
harm
com
to
essa sua
anyone.
voz sinistra e
Alright.
falando desse jeito, difícil.
Don't be
Eita.
scared.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
Why don't you tell me where they are? I just need to see them.
You can't.
Why not?
São fantasmas, aposto.
Nobody's here except me.
Ah, tá.
Maybe we got on the wrong foot, old man.
É.
What's your name?
Arson. Yours?
Arson? Do you have a family?
What do you mean?
Do you have a son or a daughter? A wife? Grandchildren, perhaps?
No.
Então você mora aqui
So
sozinho?
you're living here all by yourself.
I do.
In that house? Over the bridge?
With my parents, yes.
Nossa, seus pais estão vivos.
Didn't you just say... Are your parents still with us?
They are.
Nossa.
Where are they now? Inside the house?
In a safe place. Look, if you want me to be your friend, you'll have to tell me your name.
Não precisava, mas tudo bem. Nicolai, talvez não. Você não tem informado também meu nome. Só me diga onde são as mulheres da criança. Não, deixa eu ver. Nicolai.
Nikolai.
See, that wasn't so hard.
Now tell me, where are your parents?
Somewhere off the shore.
So they are not in the house at the
afogados.
moment, and you don't have anyone in your life except them. Correct?
It is.
Então quem foi que eu ouvi?
Who have I heard then?
You couldn't hear anyone's voice because no one ever visits me.
Nossa, e você.
So you don't have friends. But there must be people who visit the lake.
É.
Never.
Ah, então por que você tem esse comércio esquisito
You
aqui?
mean people in general or just the locals?
Nobody at all.
Ah, tá esquisito isso aqui.
How old are you, Arson?
I am 83.
Porra, seus pais têm mais de
Is
100
it
anos.
possible that your sight and hearing are not that good anymore?
Could be. I don't know.
I know it is, because there were people here, and we've already established they weren't your parents or some locals. They must be somebody I know, because their voices are familiar to my ears. So you're either lying, or you are just an old fish living his last breaths.
Why are you talking to me if you have all the answers? And you don't have to be mean.
I don't know who they are. I must see them to remember. And I'm not being mean. I just need your help. It's important.
Are they your family?
The woman might be.
So you came here looking for her?
God, no. I came here looking for information about the town and its past.
Then don't look any further. Stay here with me. Let me help you with that. By the end of the conversation, I might even get an idea where these people are.
Nossa senhora!
Just don't leave.
Certo. Me fale tudo o que você sabe sobre o 28 de
All
outubro.
right? Tell me everything you know about October 28th.
What about it?
Não é o que tem
Is
ele, é o
it
que
a
tem isso.
celebration of life?
It is. It's the day when our blessed Savior died.
Uma celebração
You
da vida no dia da
celebrate
morte de
his
alguém.
death.
É, celebra a morte dele.
We celebrate the end of his martyrdom for this town. If it wasn't for Kotar.
Como ele sofreu, o que
How
houve?
did he suffer? What happened?
He ventured onto the mountain with his 7 disciples and several locals. Everyone died that day, never to be found again. Kotar did survive, but his soul was lost, tainted irreversibly by the evil beings that lured him there. He was deprived of his priest rights and locked up inside that same horrible crypt where he would spend the rest of his agonizing life. The Vatican, those monsters who did that, on October 28th finally decided to put an end to his misery.
Como?
How?
By cutting his head off. He didn't ask for mercy. No. Kotar accepted his fate for us all.
Seems like you know all the details and you sound very confident about their authenticity.
Vocês também.
Have you been there?
How could I? It happened many centuries ago.
But you've been here all day. So you must know what happened to the children and the woman, right?
Tá.
Now that you mention, I think I might.
Can you remember?
I might have an idea now.
It's coming back to you. Well, I'm all ears.
They must be hiding inside a terrifying place.
Ah, que ajudou muito.
Murky and desolated.
What is this place?
A doomed crypt.
Ah, que ótimo.
Where can I find it?
Just look inside your head. What you should find there is insanity. Perhaps something even darker than that. You should leave this town before it's too late. If the priest or the local authorities find out about you, your fate will be much like Kotar's. Without the privilege of being incarcerated in the church's crypt, it's the asylum that will seal your fate.
Nossa senhora. Talvez essa cidade inteira seja apenas um pesadelo.
Maybe this whole town is just a nightmare, and you're one of the monsters inhabiting it. Do you want to be remembered as a monster? You're not helping a man in need.
I can't help you. This is not a dream, and those voices live only inside your head.
Where are they hiding?
Eita, barulho.
Stop trying to find what is not there.
They've been hiding in the lake the whole time?
That's impossible. Harley is the lake, and Harley is dead. Sveti Kotar is dying. Leave before it's too late for you as well.
Have to check the water around the bridge.
Oh, meu Deus do céu. Peraí, antes deixa eu consultar a porta. Pode ser que já esteja... Oh, deixa eu ver, deixa eu consultar a porta. Ah, não deu. Eu já fui direto para ver a água.
This is where that sound came from. Children? Woman? It must be terribly cold in there. Don't be scared. I just want to see you. Can't see or hear anyone at all. It's like they disappeared again.
Deixa eu tentar a porta de novo. Quer dizer, nem tentei ainda.
It's locked.
Claro que tá trancado, mas só pra... batendo.
Anybody in there? Just want to talk.
Quer tentar de novo?
Anyone?
Tá. Vamos ver o
The
ralo.
water is murky, with no mirror-like reflection.
Examinar embaixo da ponte.
It's too dark, but nothing alive seems to be down there.
Bom, será que dá pra pegar o lampião?
Looks like an ancient...
Não dá pra acender? Ah, não dá mais pra ver embaixo da ponte. Cadê o barco? Ah, vamos ver a passagem pequena entre os arbustos. Vamos lá.
Makes sense. They could be hiding behind.
Oi.
Ugh, damn crows! Anyone here?
Meu Deus do céu.
What was that swarm doing here anyway?
Será que eram os corvos que estavam
The house is
mimizando?
odd. It doesn't have any windows. Nothing but a front door. Who's there?
Ai, meu Deus do céu.
Huh? Something's in the water. It looks like... it's a mask.
Hã? Nossa, onde é que tá? É a tal máscara amarela, mas... Nossa, tá aí... Eu não consigo nem ver o que tá acontecendo aí atrás. Que droga! Não sei o que a máscara significa. Não posso pegá-la, é sua. O que isso significa? Por que a máscara? Coleta a máscara.
What does it mean? Why the mask? Whoever you are, I know you. Your voice is familiar to me. Come out. Let me see you. Talk to you. I just need to remember. It's still and silent. She's gone.
Agora eu quero saber. Essa máscara, essa água tava do outro lado do negócio, tava do outro. Que estranho. Bom, deixa eu ver. Ah, a famosa máscara aqui, ó. Vou mostrar pro cara. Coletei a tal máscara amarela.
Old man.
Still here.
Achei uma coisa atrás da sua casa.
I found something behind your house. You can't say anymore a woman wasn't here. I heard her. And she gave me
Quê? Eu não vi nada ali. Como assim? Tinha uma mulher
a
que deu
mask.
uma máscara?
Oh God, you don't know what that is.
Why don't you enlighten me then?
It's what is left of someone who died while looking at the devil itself.
I don't see that. It's just a mask.
Throw it away, destroy it. You'll attract evil beings to us all.
I'll keep it for now. You're just frightened to confess someone was here before I arrived. This mask proves I'm right.
Vai, sem dizer nada. Tá. Nossa senhora, achei uma máscara ali atrás. Se tinha alguma coisa ali, também não reparei direito. Tá. Pera aí, eu posso vir pra cá ou pra lá? Ah, interessante, vamos pra cá então. Olha, eu acho que eu vou jogar essa...
The woods are too
Ah, não dá.
distant. No one could have reached them so fast without being seen.
Vamos lá, vamos voltar.
Old man, don't forget my voice and face. I'll keep coming back until I find them all.
Tá bom. Tá todo mundo pirando. Meus dois protagonistas estão pirando. Ok, então já fui aqui, já fui aqui. Vamos ver aqui agora.
You know everything you need to know. Now go talk to Moisa.
Nossa, já?
Hello there.
Olá.
Hello, lady.
Ah, tinha uma moça. Tá, eu acho que eu vou ter que... Eu acho que depois eu vou jogar de novo pra ver as coisas diferentes aqui. Já sei o que aconteceu no dia 28 de outubro. Descobri mais rápido do que eu esperava. Eu descobri coisas... Primeiro deixa eu perguntar o que ele pode me dizer sobre o lago.
What can you tell me about the lake?
Nobody goes at the lake.
Why?
And children don't play there.
How did you?
Like I said, the truth is always painful.
But there were children. And a woman gave me a mask. I can show it to you.
I don't want to look at it. Keep it to yourself.
Tá bom, já descobri as coisas do dia
I've
28
learned
de
about
outubro.
October 28.
It's what you had to do.
What do you want now?
Have patience. I've almost reached the light.
Oh, oh, tem uma... Peraí. Vocês viram na janelinha tinha alguma coisa aqui?
This
Cê-
rules him out.
Exato.
Someone else was inside the house.
I'm not
Ah,
going
o...
back. Not before I'm convinced that was Victoria who disappeared into the woods.
Ah, nossa, era...
Maybe I should talk to the shopkeeper and ask if she saw her.
Essa aqui? Essa shop. Pronto, finalmente. O que tá escrito aqui? Não sei o que é lá, não sei o que é lá. Cartaz.
It shows what this town is not. God's country. An ideal place hidden among the mountains.
Tá. Vamos ver o que temos aqui. Uma túnica.
Repulsive, shabby and dirty, intimidating. The crosses were manually engraved into the bells.
Prateleira.
These torture chairs and bells are really something. Created faithfully down to the smallest detail. These torture chairs...
Tá. Prateleiras aqui.
Statues, crosses, bells with inscribed crosses, and torture wheels that seem like faithful recreations of the real ones.
Eu acho que...
Used beer mugs and wooden animal figurines that look so unnatural. Like they've been made from memories.
Como assim, feito de memória? Criatura embalsamada. Você tá pirando mesmo, hein, tio?
Body, undeveloped eyes. What is this creature down here?
That's a human fish. An endemic species of cave salamanders. Found living only in this part
Nossa, a
of Europe.
gravação tá
They
ruim.
live
Essa tua voz de salva
in
mulher.
permanently dark habitats. But unfortunately, no one has ever seen one in our vicinity. Why?
Just curious.
Rádio.
It's a miracle this thing is still working.
Vamos ver o que mais tá aqui. Máscaras.
The executioner masks the crowd was wearing last night. They look genuinely old and terrifying.
Árvore pequena.
An ornamental tree placed inside the pot in the form of a severed woman's head. Morbid.
Bom, vamos falar com a...
Madam?
Oh, hello there. Please take a...
Nossa, a voz dela
I
tá
know
ruim.
you?
Nunca nos vimos antes.
We've never met before.
I feel like we did. You remember me?
No, madam, I've never been in this...
You all right?
How should I ask about Victoria?
Você vai ter que me
You'll
desculpar.
have to excuse me.
Take care. I'm always here.
Ah, não, eu não queria... Não era isso exatamente. Bom, vamos de
Can we
novo.
continue out?
Ida, o nome dela.
Sure.
Where is everyone?
Everyone who?
This square was brimming last night.
Sorry. You got me confused. You know, that is a strange question you're asking because in this town, everyone knows where
Nossa senhora,
everyone
todo
else
mundo...
is.
And where would that be?
In the church or behind their own walls and windows. You really are a stranger. Incredible. But at least you're here now. It's the outsiders that never visit us who are at a loss. Did you see the big fire last night? Oh, that's what I mean. Who could miss such a beauty?
Those people, their gazes and voices. Horrible.
And did you see the people? Everyone spoke and breathed as one spirit. It was... I simply adore the town's day. That's what you've been expecting to see again today, right?
Actually, today I was hoping to find a woman, but since you're mentioning last night, let me just ask you first. Father Imre had no idea into what kind of place Victoria was about to take me. This could be my only chance before leaving to get some details about the town for me.
So, I'm listening.
Ok. Essas máscaras
What
aí.
about these masks you have here?
The executioner mask? What about them?
Last night, every single person was wearing one.
Oh, because they're mandatory. Every inhabitant.
Nossa, todos recebem uma no dia que nascem. Coisa maluca. Por quê?
Why?
Because there are still people who believe these masks repel.
Qual o significado das
What's the
túnicas de
meaning of the
cima?
robe and the bells around its waist?
The inhabitants of this town regard themselves as Kotar. You saw the grotesques on that building? It's them. They are the sacred 7 disciples of Eve on Kotar.
Eita porra.
But why was everyone dressed like that last night? What does it mean?
The appearance of the robe strikes fear into evil beings, while the noises of the bells
certo.
no one's allowed to take part in the ritual on the town's day
Tá.
without a mask, and no one's allowed not to take part because it glorifies the life of our patron saint.
O que são esses seres malignos
Who are
aí?
the evil beings you mentioned?
I don't know. I guess anyone can be evil, right?
Ok, na noite anterior,
Last night you were the
você
only
era a única
person on the
pessoa na
square
praça sem
without
os
the
ornamentos.
ornaments. You didn't participate in the ritual?
That's right. I never participate. It's too bizarre for me.
Então você...
Everyone respects
Por que
that,
você tem
so
esse
they
tratamento
allow me
especial?
not to take part.
You believe a mask can protect you?
A mask and a strong faith in God. That's what people truly believe for centuries already. The things I said could sound strange. I guess even scary for a stranger. But believe me, I have never felt or seen anything but love in Sveti Kotar.
Sveti,
I don't
acho que
believe
significa
you. I
santo.
needed just one night to feel and see quite the opposite.
Wait a minute. How do you know I didn't wear any ornaments?
É, exatamente, eu também quero saber, como é que você
I
sabe?
saw you talking to a woman, the one I said I was looking for earlier.
All right. Can I help you with that?
Você viu ela
Did
hoje?
you see her today?
Who is she? I talked to a lot of people yesterday, and many didn't show their faces.
She's scrawny, has short brown hair, and wears glasses, and she wore a coat.
So just like you, and not a local. Wait, you mean
Victoria, exato.
Victoria?
I don't know. Could be. Did you see her?
I did, yesterday. Why?
What about today? You sure she didn't pass by?
Eita.
I don't know. You know, as soon as no one's around, I tend to... But wait a minute. If Victoria passed by, I'd know that. Believe me. She would have said hi at least.
I have a feeling she's lying.
She's a good friend of mine.
Like I said, a friend? They talked only for a half an hour last night.
Why are you looking for her?
I wanted to talk to her last night, but then she got lost in the crowd.
Oh, but I still don't understand. Why do you
Eu
want
se
to talk
conheço.
to her? Do you know her?
Maybe I do. I'm not sure. I need to...
Nossa, o cara tá podre, o que tá acontecendo?
You should have someone take a...
I need to... How do you breathe in this place?
Why?
Como assim, por quê?
I think it's the fog. It's like it's trying to grind my lungs to pieces.
That's horrible and strange. But I guess it's a good thing you're just visiting then.
Ixi.
I was trying to say I need to find that woman and talk to her, and then I can leave this place forever.
It still bothers me. If you're just visiting, where have I seen you before?
Oh, meu Deus do
Maybe I
céu.
should ask for directions. If Victoria is somewhere around here, I don't know where to look for her.
Ok.
Where could a stranger possibly go in this town?
I thought you said you wanted to leave.
Nossa, melhorou bem o som agora.
Oh, sorry. You want to find Victoria? Well, I don't know. I guess you could. This is a small town.
Nossa, diminuiu de
Very
novo.
old, ancient.
Tá, precisa
There
melhorar.
are a lot of interesting places one might visit. If she's still here, And if she's sightseeing right now, then I don't know. It's hard to tell. Explore the town. Just stay away from the forest and the mountain.
Por quê?
Why?
For one thing, you won't find Victoria there if she didn't ignore my advice. But also, listen. Can you guess what it is?
Dinheiro que é o quê? O quê? Zumbidos de insetos?
A hum of insects?
Nocturnal insects, yes. You're the first person to answer correctly. How'd you know? Anyway, years back, after I started working in our little family shop, I heard this sound for the first time. And it never went away. It never stops, not for a moment, day or night. Not that I'm complaining, really. It helps me block the outside world and see
Como um som desse pode te ajudar a bloquear e se manter positiva?
How's this sound related? Why should we stay away from the forest and the mountain?
There's a degree in force. It forbids anyone to visit the forest of Carcassonne or the mountain of Utav.
A decree?
The proof of faith. Every person, no matter whether being a local or a visitor, must abide by its words or suffer the consequences. But if you ask me, I don't know the reason they're forbidden. Because I keep asking myself,
Sim.
if the forest is really dead, like they say it is, then where's the sound coming from? It's not a radio signal.
Eita. Você pode ter
You
gravado
must
numa
have it
fita.
recorded on tape then.
No, what? This radio doesn't even have a slot for that.
Then it's a radio signal. What else could it be?
Poderia vir de outro lugar que não a floresta?
Look behind you, in the far distance.
Why should I?
Just trying to explain.
Meu Deus. Vou virar, né?
If you focus your sight well enough, there behind the clouds of fog, you'll see a massive rock. That rock is just part of the insurmountable wall that surrounds the sound.
So you're trying to suggest it's not possible for the sound to be coming from a place beyond. I doubt that.
The mountain I mentioned before, it devours anything that tries to come our way. And this sound doesn't have stations of any kind, because we're stuck in the past.
Tô vendo.
So it can't be a local radio signal either. I'm convinced the source of this sound is located somewhere deep inside the forest.
What makes you think that?
I feel like I can trust you. You know, I often visit the forest to find these cheerful insects.
Meu Deus.
So far, I haven't been able to locate any of them. And I haven't seen any animals there either. But if you ask me, Carcassonne is far from being dead. It's just a different kind of energy. That's all.
Ok.
A different kind of energy?
Minha nossa.
I don't know. But I've been there and nothing bad happened to me. So how do you explain that?
Maybe it did, but she just doesn't know it yet.
É, né?
I should keep away from her. She's strange and didn't help me at all.
É, bom.
Madam, I have to leave now.
Already?
Sim, já.
I really have to go.
Wait, you didn't tell me your name. Maybe it'll help me remember where have I seen you.
Madam, who I am is irrelevant. I just want to be left alone. Excuse me. What should I do now? Maybe I should just follow Nikolai. Eventually he should lead me to Victoria.